Alright guys, let's talk some football news going on. I want to mention Mike White and Braxton Berrios, how they're Miami Dolphins fans, and just want to put the picture in here and let you see it for yourself. I want to talk about some of Braxton Berrios' and Mike White's stats, and his previous year. He did way better than this past season, comparing 46 for his longest reception compared to 25 for this year. He had 2 touchdowns last year. This previous year, he had none. He wasn't very utilized, but I feel like we'll utilize him a lot more, being we don't have Trent Sherfield anymore. And Mike White, he had 2 decent seasons as a backup. Last year, he had 4 games he played, and he had 3 touchdowns. He had a completion percentage 58.9 on 175 attempts and 1,192 passing yards. He did have 4 interceptions, so a little higher than touchdown ratio, which does happen as a rookie. See if he gets better, see if he does good for the Dolphins. And I also want to talk about the fact that he was playing for the Jets against the Bills, and he ended up getting his ribs broken, and he showed a good strength and signs that he can actually be a good, healthy quarterback. I know that's one of our biggest questions right now with Tua. Is he going to be healthy? Is he going to be there for 17 games? So at least we have Skyler, we have Mike White, we have some decent backups, and I'm glad to say I believe Teddy Two Gloves is no longer a Dolphin, and that is really good because out of the 3 quarterbacks, I feel like he hurt us the most because when we actually needed him, he was never there to be found. I also want to go through a little bit of the Jets Aaron Rodgers trade. I think it's kind of funny. Just want to throw some shade at the Jets. You know how us Dolphins do. I mean, how long has it been since they've been talking about this trade? And it's almost draft time, and they're still sitting there talking about it. We don't got much longer. It's only until April 15th, I believe. And see what happens. See if they actually get them, or some other team wants to offer more money or more draft picks, and they take it. And I also seen they're trying to put some clause on a draft pick if he retires this year, which I thought that was kind of funny because, I mean, if you have a shitty year with the Jets, I'd retire too. But, you know. And there's also talks that Lamar Jackson might be coming to New England, which I'm not too worried about that. We beat him before, just different team. And I feel like us having 4 great quarterbacks in our division, we're going to have one of the best divisions. And also, we'll be able to learn from the 3 good quarterbacks and good teams. And if we're competing well with them and winning those games, it should be a little bit easier to win the other games. I know we do play the Eagles and I believe the Chiefs next year. So, those are some good, hard games. But like everyone always says, any given Sunday, you never know what's going to happen. We can come out on top and could shock the world and maybe make a run, but we got to see what's going to happen first. You never know if anyone's going to get injured because we all look good on paper, but when all the people aren't there anymore, we can't really do anything. It happened to us last year, and that's why we didn't make it through the playoffs. If we would have had, say, maybe Tua or a better backup, we might have won that game, but let's not go that far. And McDaniel also mentioned that if we're playing 3 decent teams, it'll be a lot easier for us to win those other games. And if you want to go check it out, he was at an owner's meeting, had a long, about 30-minute press conference. Good listening stuff. Mike McDaniel does say "and" a lot, but whatever, head coaches don't say "and" or a lot. That's just how it's been lately. At least I can say though is I believe he's a lot smarter than Brian Flores was on offense. I don't know about defense, but that's not my say. And I just hope that Mike McDaniel and Vic Fangio together can be 2 top 5. And I mean, we had a top 6 offense. If we can have a top 5 defense, that'd be great. It'd be really great. we can at least say we're probably going to go to the playoffs. I don't know if we're going to win, but if we can put this together on paper, then we have a good run for our money. Just trying to think over some of the things I want to talk to you about. I also want to talk to you about the fact that Mike McDaniel did confirm and answer one of the questions about is he going to still address right tackle. He did say yes. He does like his players in Liam Eichenberg and Austin Jackson. But he did say he is available to looking for more opportunity in players. So if he can just get a good, decent right tackle, I know there's not that many left. But we also got to remember Brandon Shell did play pretty well with us when he did play. So let's not forget about him, and let's hope that he doesn't get signed before we don't have anyone and we're stuck with Austin Jackson again, because I don't think many of us like Austin Jackson, to be honest. I think most of us have our fingers pointed at him when we just want him to leave. And also, I want to talk to you about just NFL and how much the value is going up, because I don't know if you remember when Miami was first bought from Stephen Ross. I believe he was the first team owner to buy it for $1 billion. Now we're seeing that the Commanders have two $6 billion bids. So that is good for this industry. This industry is getting bigger, which is always better for us as content creators and just fans. But other than that, don't want to get too lost talking about stuff. There's not much going on right now other than what I said a couple days ago. But let's just hope something happens before the draft. If not, let's hope we get an actual good stud in the draft, because we really need a good tight end. And if we can get a right tackle that comes out swinging and starting, that would be great. But the odds of that don't happen very often. So let's just hope for the best. And let's hope that Chris Greer and Mike McDaniel know what they're doing, because that's beyond my knowledge. And as a fan for 20 years, all I've seen is just loss after loss after loss. So I'm tired of it. I really, really, really want to see us at least win a playoff game. That would be great. And it would shut up a lot of naysayers. And I don't know what this is about the whole Deshaun Elliott posting on Twitter about, oh, Lamar Jackson come to Miami. He's a rookie. He just got there. He don't know what he's talking about. Once he sees Tua actually throw in practice and what he can do with his accuracy and ball skills, he's not going to be saying that anymore. He's going to be saying, oh, I wish I never said that, and Tua is my guy. But, you know, we'll see it happen. Just like we know Tyreek Hill was kind of pushing a little bit on what he was saying, but we do know he is one of the most accurate quarterbacks on stats and on paper. So let's see if he can do that again next year. And other than that, fins up and have a great day. Thank you.